Okay, and we're back. This will be Pirates of the Burning Sea when it loads up. I'm just going to go open the window before I boil to death, so I'll just mute the microphone while this loads. Okay, so you're about to hear some people on TeamSpeak. They are Asta and Jojo of the 77Y. They will be playing this with me. I might have to tell them what to do every so often, so we shall see.
Help me,
Hang
help
on.
me.
Okay, you guys are on live stream.
Ah!
Yeah, less loud screaming.
Oh god.
Okay, how's their volume, guys? Do you need me to turn them down? Guys, just say something so I can check the volumes, alright?
Oh, quiet in there.
Cool. Yes, this game is entirely free. You can pay a one-off fee and gain some extra unlocks like more ship slots and stuff, which you'll see on my character, but you don't have to by any means. It's most definitely not pay to win, it's pay for convenience. So here we have my level 50 privateer, complete with turban and funky feathers. Nice little crest on his back. Keeping his pistol in his safest place possible, of course. So let's enter the world.
Where's Gaz? He was there just 1 second ago.
Okay, so this game comes in two parts. You have the avatar part, which you're seeing here. This town I'm in at the moment is like a quest town, one of the many. But you do have
Players a pirate board, right?
combat abilities. I'll just mute them while I talk for this. So you do have combat abilities where you pull out your sword, pistols, and kicking things, and your standard melee attack. It's not great avatar combat. It's passable, but it's not amazing. So you go to this guy if you want to go out to the open sea. If I show you the map, so this is the world map. So I'm here at this tiny little dot, which is the port of Jenny Bay. All the red dots are British, all the yellow dots are Spanish, all the blue dots are French, and all the black dots are pirates. Those are the four factions that you can play as. They're all player factions. These red circles you can see, the slightly faded outer circle is called a pirate PvP zone, so anyone who's a privateer or a pirate can attack people in those zones. The inner one is a full-on PvP zone. Anyone in there is fair game. So you generally want to avoid them, especially if you don't know what you're doing. And they appear because someone's trying to capture these ports. So in this case, let's see, there's a port battle in 2 hours 33, and the Brethren, that's what the pirates are called, are attacking it. So the pirates are trying to take that French port off them. May have a big port battle in 2 hours 33 minutes. There is a Dutch port just here, which is a neutral faction that you can't play as. But what I am interested in is one of the other characters around here, which is this guy, the Harbour Master. So you can enter your dockyard, and these are all the ships I have. Now I want the Poseidon, which I've called War Machine, I can't remember why. Transport to ship. And magically I teleport across the other side of the map. And someone's corrected me, yes, it is Great Britain, not the UK or whatever I called them earlier. So if we now have a look at the map, I'm now over here. Right, you guys, where are you? There's Jojo.
Yeah, this is next to me.
Group invite. Group invite. So let's have a look at them. This is some epic beards going on here. Looking very dapper. He's doing a little dance. Okay, let's go. So, moving around on the open sea. You get a sort of zoomed in view of the world map.
The only thing we have to do is fighting, right?
As you can see, you guys probably won't even be fighting. We'll start with something small so you guys can join in. As you can see, my ship is quite a bit larger than theirs, as they are level 10 and 10. I'm level 50. Mine's a 4th rate with 72 guns. There's a Bermuda sloop with 12 guns, and a dolphin ketch with 14 guns. Mine will also be considerably larger guns. So this here is another player because it's got the blue name. These are NPC fleets. The key thing to note here is this circle around my ship. These yellow zones mean there's bad wind. If you go in there you'll slow down. This red zone means you will go really slow if you sail this direction. And there's a little wind symbol here that's not loading in very well. If you're in the PvP zones, you can get jumped by anybody, which is why you avoid them. Okay, let's see, who do we want to fight? That smuggler will do. He's a nice small ship you guys can play with. So when this fight starts, just click on it and jump in, okay? Use spacebar to jump in. If I can get close enough to do it. No, he's outturned me. Okay, we'll go for someone else. Yeah, okay. Yeah, notice the 3, that means there's 3 ships in it. And the angle you attack them at is the angle you pick them up in the fight, which is what you're about to see. So you want to be very careful about which way the wind is pointing when you initiate a fight. So there's the 3 ships. Here's the wind. These are my gun arcs. I've got guns on the front and the rear, as you can see.
Dolphin.
And remember to mind Georgia.
So these are my buffs. So I'm going to want offense for damage.
You go first.
Gunnery for reload rate. And that one defense. So as you can see, my ship's a lot slower accelerating because it's considerably larger.
Malakith, I'm scared of your ship.
Really, I would like some... no, they're not running away, they're coming towards me, as you can see. I'm going to try and pincer down the middle of them. Well, not pincer, you know, slide down the middle here and so I can get a volley off from both sides. These first 2 may pretty much disappear. So this up here, the outer ring up here is the armour on the various sides of the ship, and the bit in the middle is their hull. So once you get that to 0, they sink. The back is the weakest. You always want to try and hit them in the back.
I want to board that catch.
So let's wait for this.
Here we go. Bye bye.
And down that ship goes. I will just do the same on this one here. Just quickly turn round. Wait for the naval bombardment. Everyone ready? I've got to get them into the arc. So when these go green I can fire. There we go. Down they go. I don't really have the manoeuvrability on this ship to ram anything really. As you can see, Georgia here has boarded him, as signified by the signs over above. So they will be doing the avatar combat you saw with the, you know, the character running around. They'll be fighting on the deck of the ship. You do realise I could just end this fight by sinking him right now.
Yeah.
Maybe nice to stuff that.
One thing to notice, down here I have different types of shots. So at the moment I've got round shot loaded. You can load bar shot. In fact, I'll just go over the whole stat system. If we look up here, red is the healthy of the health of their crew. If you get that low, their reload rate drops. Their ability to fight in a boarding combat drops. The blue one is their sails. The lower that is, the slower they go, and eventually they'll start losing sails, which allows all of your big, heavier ships to catch up to them if they're a little speedy thing.
Haven't died yet.
This is how many guns they have, so you can knock out enemy guns if you shoot them enough times. And this here is, it's called morale. Consider it an energy bar. It stops you spamming all your attacks out. So mine's quite low because I'm running these buffs at the moment. But okay, to knock down the crew, you use either canister or grape shot. To knock down the sails, you use bar, star, or what's the other one called? Chain shot. And then you just have the normal round shot for dealing damage to their armour. You got that, guys? If you look just above the mini-map in the top right, you should see a little treasure chest.
Yeah, over it. Not noobs, you know.
So I'm going to pass on all that because it's no interest to me.
I got it.
Cool. And then we can jump out of this fight. No, Landridge shot is the spoons and forks and stuff you use to kill off the crew. Chain shots, literally two balls with a chain between them, whereas bar shots are solid bar between them. And star is a central ring with chained balls in a star formation.
Yes, mother.
So let's see. If you were fleeting properly and had a couple more 50s than me, you'd hit those 8 fleets. But they'll have big ships in and it'll take me forever to wipe them out.
Those privateers?
Yep, we can try those. They're level 30. That's a Cerberus heavy frigate. I won't be able to one-shot those. Not unless I get behind it. Yes, I will probably get Rome Total War 2.
Should we just engage them or
You want to make sure you're pointing the right direction relative to the wind before you engage. So turn,
around?
have the wind behind us.
Yeah.
So if you sail in front of him, then turn hard left and then engage him, so we're sort of in front with the wind behind us. There you go. This is Pirates of the Burning Sea. Google it, or someone, if they're feeling helpful, will provide you with a link.
Okay, you go first.
Oh,
Okay.
try to remember to not use yourself unless everybody's in, you know.
Protection,
Huh?
speed,
As long as everybody stands still when they spawn, the enemy ships won't move.
speed. So you do get abilities to repair your armour, repair your sails,
Bronze
but
round.
you can also get items like these ones, which have a timer on usage that do the same. I used to play a lot of this, and then when Sony got hacked, this went down for weeks on end, so I stopped playing it, and that was how I came across Mountain Musket. Trying to find a game to replace this, I came across Mountain Musket. So Sony getting hacked did something useful for a change. You'll find in PvP you'll have groups of 6, they'll form lines like this, and they'll sail up alongside another line, and you'll all target one guy, and then when he's too wounded to fight, he'll drop to the side of the line and hide behind his friends to repair up. So it's all very tactical, working together, that sort of thing. So I should probably make better use of these buffs up here. I've got a couple that increase my maneuverability. So you can see I'm taking hits now, my armor's dropping down. Swap to damage and reload. What have I got down here? I can't remember half my abilities. Jugular, that was a debuff. All or nothing shot. All these ones I think were the good ones. So concentrated fire.
What the fuck is happening?
So he's given up. He may do the same. Okay, so they've both given up. Can you guys capture ships yet?
I can.
Okay.
Oh, come on, stop.
You can price it.
Yeah, claim the prize ship. So what you can do is you get within a certain range, You've got a button here called Claim Prize
I'll
Ship,
take the left one then.
and then what that does
Hey,
is gives you accommodations and random items.
that
So you
one's
don't
mine.
normally want to sink ships completely. You normally want to force them to surrender like that, either by
No! Ah!
either by boarding them or by getting them to the point
You
where they're
stole
not
all
dead.
of them.
I only got one.
Malakith.
So let's claim these, and then pass on all of this lot, and then we can exit. Yeah, this is what I kind of wish Total War's naval battles were
Oh, you
like,
stole my ship.
but it doesn't
Damn it.
really fit in with
It's just
Total War's sort of methodology, I guess.
like the appearance of it.
The other good thing you can do with this is you can play multiple... Okay, they want to see avatar combat, so you guys need to let me try and board something. Jump,
Sure.
jump this little smuggler.
Damn you!
Someone's sending me whispers asking if they can go with me. Go on, hit him, hit him. Oh, that was terrible winding. Never mind.
Judge's fault.
You guys
Hey,
got bar shot.
It was either
No.
that. Yeah, I got chain shot.
Okay,
some-
bar, chain or star, whichever one. Just go take his sails out so I can get up next to him.
I got some star shot.
Avengers.
Don't have any.
Okay, we don't have to be in a line for this, I think.
I can't afford to shoot him.
My minions.
Yeah. Look at this. Turn.
Yeah, I can't afford to shoot him, so you guys are going to have to take his sails down or I'm going to have to ram him and somehow stop him.
If you ram him, that ship breaks.
Leveling up's not too hard if you can find some big ships like mine, like 2 or 3,
He turned in the wind.
and you go hit those big level
Ow.
50 fleets that I was pointing out, the
I think I
8-man
got in
ones.
front of him.
The little ships just hide in the background and they will get extortionate amounts of experience, so you can power level people up
Oh,
like that.
it's slow.
You just need to find people willing to do it.
Oh, bastard.
A lot of it's about forward planning so that you don't turn through the wind, which I'm going to have to do here by the look of it. What abilities do I have? Demoralize. Let's hit him with that. So that's a debuff I've just put on him with my 2 front guns. Try and ram him into a standstill if you can. Just go across the front of him so he can't sail anywhere. I'm heading him off this way. Come on, head him off, head him off. Come on, ship. You can do it. You can do it.
So
Turn. Turn.
stupid wind.
I'm alongside him now. I should be able to ram him round into the wind and then board him. So as soon as he turns into the wind, he'll go into a complete standstill pretty much. Come on, speed.
Georgia, get in front of them.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I got him. This should be it.
Oh god. Oh god.
Okay, so if I slow down enough, I can get a chance to board. 49%, 59%. Nope, failed. Failed. So there's a timer on this now.
After him. His sails are arms down, just shoot his sails.
Let's put some star shot in these front guns. While he's in front of me, I can blast his sails.
Oh god damn it. Not canister gain.
There we go. Big chunk of his sail disappeared. So he's down to 11% sails, so in a minute he'll just be a floating rubber dinghy. Probably doesn't help that I'm firing, what are these, 9-pounders at him. Oh, his sails come off. Okay, that's it, his sails are gone. Oh no, he's got 2 out of 280. There's just a little bit left there, one more shot should do it. Okay, so here we go.
Did you board?
Slow right down.
Oh, you're gonna have to run it, but
Nope, failed.
turn up alongside him.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get that now. So the reason this is so difficult, guys, is this ship is not meant to board. This is a ship of the line. It's meant to sail along and blast the crap out of things with guns. There's ships called Zebex that are a lot sleeker, faster and more manoeuvrable that are meant to do the boarding.
Which side you going?
No, I didn't play Pirates of the Caribbean game. I'll just stay here. It'll take me too long to get anywhere else. There we go. We have a grapple. So then this will swap to avatar combat. And I get 9 waves of crew and he gets 4 due to the size of my ship. You can eliminate a wave by killing off the captain or killing off all of the men around him, and then they'll respawn. So let's go. Let's kick this one. Pistols. There you go, just slash the captain in half. Like I said, this isn't the greatest melee combat in the world. Please also bear in mind that this is a very low level ship I'm fighting, so these guys will just fall over dead. Defeat enemy captain.
It's just like a barbecue.
So we win. Everyone starts. They start surrendering. We start cheering. And the ship goes to derelict, so someone can claim it. Do you want to grab that one, Astor?
Yeah.
So there is a very in-depth crafting side to this game as well. All of these ships are player-made. You don't just buy them from a shop. It's extremely in-depth. Someone has to make the wood. That then has to be processed into timber. The timber then has to be made into hulls and masts and oars, and you need metal, and it just goes on and on and on. All the ammo that you can see in my inventory, I bought these from the shop. Someone's crafted these. So there's a big crafting side to this. It's probably the closest to Eve that I've found in terms of the community having to be self-sufficient.
Almost got not any experience, by the way.
Yeah, we need to hit large ships to get experience, which is why I normally have 2 accounts running when I'm leveling people.
Where's your order? Level 50.
I just can't run it with the live stream at the same time.
Oh.
Get that Spanish patrol to the left. Alright.
At least find some decently sized ships. They're only level 7.
Then
Sail back towards the port.
there was a trade further away. Okay.
Oh yeah, that'll do. That level 36 Mignon. Let's go for that. One of you two will need to go catch it, because I'm not going to get there anytime quick.
It's coming towards us anyway. I think.
That's sailing away. You can see the insides of the sails.
We'll catch up then.
So as you can imagine, this wind here will move.
Get the left 17 to the right.
It swaps randomly to different directions. If you're trying to sail across this entire map, you can spend hours if the wind is in the wrong direction. So a lot of this is about timing and angles and making sure the wind's in the right place.
There's a Cerberus heavy frigate going towards us.
No, this one is 3 ships. So
Hit the traders. Generally, traders are what you want to be hitting. Traders normally have lower guns for the size of ship and the level of ship, so you want to be hitting them to get the most XP and items per your time.
I'm coming in from the right angle.
So So as you can see, I was out of range for the auto join, so I come in late.
Don't press W.
Yeah,
No.
don't press.
And what can happen in PvP is, for a certain time, that remains open and people can join. But if the fight's already started, they'll come in from a different side.
Oh, level 41, Jesus.
So what else have we got down here?
Bum, bum, bum.
Sail into the middle of a group of enemies, disrupt their formation. Oh, that locks up their rudders. They all
Let's just stay
get
where
stuck
we are.
going one direction for a while, which is really good. If someone's turning hard and they're going to near where the wind is, you push that button, it locks up their rudder. They keep turning straight into the wind. They stop almost
You know,
completely,
the music sounds
and then
so
you can
epic when you see,
obliterate them.
like such big ships.
So there's a level 44 in here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Have
Hey.
fun.
I'll prioritize him.
Hey, Esther, how did you get that dolphin?
Magic.
You bought it, I know.
So the further away you are, the less damage you take, and the more likely the enemy is to
Should we
miss.
hold in with it, or should we just kill
No, you stay well away.
Okay.
Your front and rear armor are your
the
weakest,
left.
especially the rear. Let's terrorize his crew. So as you can see, I'm sailing towards the rear of his ship. I'm going to dump a full salvo onto his rear armor, which will hopefully take him out in one shot.
I'm just aim.
Wait for it.
Hello.
Watch this here.
Oh, hi.
And fire. There we go. Massive chunk of damage. He gives up. My problem is I now can't turn round here because of this wind. So I'm now strategically in a bad position for these two, but I know my ship can take their damage quite happily. You don't need a great PC to play this game. I play this on my laptop, or I have done previously. So you see different sized guns reload at different rates as well, which is something else to be wary of.
Are they shooting at you? Were they shooting at you, Esther, or at me?
Yeah. You know, Malakith is streaming everything you say, right?
Got to change my buffs over to reload and damage. You also have these little swivel guns which kill some of their crew off, but they're not particularly effective. Where's that other ship gone? Have a couple of rounds at long range. He's turning away. Don't you dare. There you go. Have a salvo. I didn't even have to use all of them. He's given up. Okay, you guys swoop in and steal those two derelicts. I'll draw this other one away.
Mm-hmm.
So it's changed to the turning buffs. So I can get my arse out of fire quickly, because as you can see...
I'll go for the frigate, you go for the Indiaman.
So if I hit this button here, it will start repairing those. You should see these go up. But as you can see, that's on a cooldown.
What'd you like get for the derelicts?
You can trade in the commendations for ships and stuff if you get the right ones.
Ah, okay.
I got a lot of accommodations for courage. 15 commendations for courage and 1 for justice.
Okay, so that's probably about right. Full speed ahead.
How many average do you need for
I can't remember, Jojo. Fire my front guns.
ram it?
Miss.
If I ram it, will it die?
No,
Commendation.
ramming doesn't deal any damage itself, but it can flip them round so that they're pointing the wrong direction, so it's useful sometimes.
Banzai!
Okay, I'll try and ram him,
Okay.
but I think he's got the drop on me so that I can't.
Oh, honor. Oh, stopped.
I'll try and ram the rear of his ship. No, he's out turning me. Maybe. Come on. Oh, the wind just shifted direction. Okay, so ram, as you can see, it spins him. He's a big ship though, so it doesn't do too much. And then wait till that red bit flips around to here. Come on, and come on. Let me get a shot on the rear armour. There we go. Bang. Goodbye.
Oh,
How much XP did you get there?
Halfway level up.
Cool. So you got half a level off of those.
Oh, in my case it's less. It's only like 25%. Like that.
yeah, same here.
Right, let's sail back to port. So where's the port? I'm lost. I want to be heading southwest most likely, so let's use the compass down the bottom here. So it's probably that way.
Come on.
Yep. So one thing you can do, which I'll cover in a actually let me just get onto the right orientation and I'll show you the ship customization. So let's see, you go to ship, customize ship, you can change the sail colour, the pattern on the sail. I've got Jade Knights, which was the society or guild, whatever you want to call it, I was in at one point. Unfortunately the leader got himself banned, so I'm not in that anymore, but I quite like the sail design. You can submit custom sail designs to get them added to the game. There is a whole procedure for doing that. You've got different layouts if you have different types of sails, so
I had to send some Y flag in, by the way.
yep, so Asdi has the 77Y flag on. You've got pattern layouts. Doesn't make too much difference on this ship. But you can change the inner colour of your ship, the outer colour of your ship, the underside colour of your ship, and even the little flag
Back to the
flying on the back here. And this is the stats page, so max speed, acceleration, which is obviously how quickly you get up to max speed. You'll generally find within a PvP group you'll have one person with really good top speed and acceleration, and their primary job is as soon as they get into the fight they zoom off towards the enemy and try and get some star shot onto them, just to slow them down so the bigger, heavier ships can catch up.
Speedboat.
Turning speeds, obviously if you can turn quicker you're better off. Best point is the point you want the wind at to get the fastest, so 180 means directly behind the boat, blowing straight into the sails. Capacity is your crew size. Visibility is how far you can be seen from on the open sea, so I can be seen from 83 miles away because this ship is huge. And then you have all the information regarding the guns, how many, their size, their reload time, the damage they deal, range, accuracy. You know, it's a big stat sheet. What happens if your ship sinks? Let me see. So durability, you see the stat here? I have 3. That means this ship has 3 lives. Yeah, 83 miles. So for example, that ship there is 11 miles away. That one's 27. That one's 56. So I would still be seen well past Santa Clara. That battle in the distance is 111. So they wouldn't be able to see me from there at the moment. I would basically pop in on the world map to someone sailing along. Let's wait till this says 87. This is 100 at the moment. 97. Sorry, 83, not 87. It's 90. So as you can see, these ships are popping in the distance. That's to do with their visibility. So that's now at 83. So that distance there to that battle in the horizon there, that's when I would pop in on the map to somebody else. You can get items that improve your visibility so you can see further than that as well, to make them pop up earlier. Someone's asked a question about crafting. You can craft your own ships, but what you actually do is you craft the deed to a ship. and in that deed you can either use yourself or you can sell on, and someone else can claim the ship with it. One of the key things to note is if you're sailing along and you get sunk, anything in your ship hold you lose. Anything in your personal inventory you keep, anything in your ship hold you lose. And a percentage of it will appear as loot to the person that sunk you.
Shall you show the missions?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Can I make ships? No. It depends on your crafting. Let's see, can I pull this up? So let me pick one of these towns that I've got something in. Port Royal. So in Bridgetown, they're boarded up because I haven't been using them for months. But I used to have logging camps to get wood and lumber mills to turn it into planks, and then I would sell that on to somebody else who would turn it into a hull, and then that person would sell it on to somebody else. And within the society, which is the guild, we had a full production chain to be able to make ships for ourselves. But it requires a good sort of 8-10 people to get a full production chain going. The only other thing I want to mention is the auction house system is unlike any other auction house system. If I go into here, just search anything. So, let's say these arming gloves. I want to buy these arming gloves. The best price that they've ever sold for in this auction house is 20. The history of them selling, some sold for 25, 64 weeks ago and 68 weeks ago in unit sizes of 1. It doesn't tell me the actual price, it tells you what they sold for before and what the best price they've ever sold for was. So when you put something on the auction house, say this guy put a pair of gloves on and he set the price at 100. I make an offer and I say, you know, I look at these numbers and go 25. Because I haven't met his price, it will just go, no, you haven't met the price. So you basically have to guess what price he's set. The downside is, if he set the price at 100 and I guess 110, I actually pay 110 and he actually gets 110 for it. So where that comes in is on something like this. So quantity 25. Say 5 of those are from one person and 20 are from another. They got a best price of 8,500. Say I offer 8,500. If the guy selling 5 has set the price below 8,500, he still gets 8,500 for it, but because his set price was lower than the other guys, his sell first. So you need to try and convince people to pay the price it says here, but still have yours lower than everybody else selling so that you'll sell before theirs do. So it's a big cat and mouse game of sellers and buyers and tracing prices, knowing when to buy cheap, what the price is somewhere else in the map. You can do the full trading thing, because this auction house here is just for Santa Clara. It's just for this port. You look how many ports are on this map and nearly all of them have an auction house. Okay, someone's asking how many bids do you get. It's not a bidding system. I say make an offer, 80. If that's not the right price, it will just go, no. You just keep trying until you get the right price to buy it. It's not bidding. Once you've hit the right price, it's yours, instantly. You don't bid against other people. It's called a blind auction house. But it means if I know that these sell for twice this price somewhere else, I can pick these up here, sell them somewhere else, and sell them there. Yep, you could sit there going up one by one, but when there's something that's 200,000, do you want to type 100,000 and go up one by one another 100,000 times? So it all comes down to how much time you want to spend and how picky you are over those few extra coins.
I have a notice to read. Mr. G. Ullable of Island Harbour, Ireland, seeks a supplier of striped paint.
But anyway, that's 10 o'clock, guys. That's when I normally end my live stream, and it's not going to be any different today. So thank you for watching. I will be live streaming again next week, and obviously I'm releasing videos every day I can. There's still a decorator about, so you may miss the odd day. Grimrock on Sundays seems to be the main victim at the moment, but I will do my very best to get one of those out this week, as it has been a while. So see you next time. Thanks for watching.